Hi, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of Escapism. Yes.
We're back.
We are on our
Guess
sixth
who's
episode this week. Back again.
Sixth episode this week.
Yes. Have you guys missed us?
No, like...
I'm feeling a little unloved, you know?
No, I'm feeling the love.
Are you? I could always do a bit more love. Maybe I'm just needy. Thank you. Okay, but this is our sixth episode. In case you guys don't know, I am one of your hosts, Anaya.
And I'm your other host, Jaden.
That made me think that we were on BBC.
You're in love with British people. What's up with that?
I don't think I am so much. I think it's literally just like Tom Holland and Andrew Garfield. What's I like this
It was barely British.
Andrew Garfield?
Yeah.
Andrew Garfield's British.
I always miss his accent. Anyway,
I think that Tom's has gotten a lot stronger. Anywho,
and today's episode is really escapism at its finest because today we're talking about the fictional worlds that we wished we lived in.
Exactly. You tell me you never want to leave?
I want to leave.
The
way the world is coming right now, guys. I need the orange puff to be poof.
I need somebody. You see that video and it's like, I'm not saying somebody should do it.
I need somebody to do it.
I'm not saying somebody should do it. Or if you've seen the video where it's like, oh, the day that I get the news of me being my patriotic self.
Sometimes I open Twitter just like, when is it going to happen? But that's not the topic of today's video.
The American flag when it does happen, guys.
Do you want to talk about shifting?
Yes. Okay, so you guys remember during COVID, everybody was acting a little crazy, a little nuts. But one of the ideas that came out...
They weren't crazy. We can't... Oh, you mean
we
like
are crazy.
We are crazy, but the topic, you're not crazy for doing it or still doing it.
No, I don't think so. Especially because COVID was like COVID was a dark time for some people.
Everyone was in a psychosis.
Exactly. Although, I honestly really liked COVID.
I liked the summertime of COVID. Like, it was like the air was fresher, the grass was greener, the sky was bluer.
Yeah, people were not around to pollute it. But we're escapism. We're not going to get into real topics. So back to what I was saying. Back during COVID, a lot of people were online talking about shifting, which was where you could change worlds that you were into, like while you were dreaming or whatever. So people would write scripts in order to change where they were at. You could go to, a lot of people went to Hogwarts, or you went to the Marvel universe, or... We're nerds. I'm just gonna leave it there. That's our realm.
I feel like people were shifting to The Walking Dead too, which is crazy.
Why would you? No, honestly,
shifting
but the idea
to The Walking Dead.
But the idea that we want to shift into worlds where there's an old angry man who is so evil that who should not be named, and we want to shift into that world, or that I want to shift into a world where there's constant. But I want to shift into a world where like there's constant wars with superheroes and aliens. Although I don't want to experience that part.
I have some worlds like that, but I'll get to my reasoning later.
But yeah, have you tried shifting?
I've tried shifting. Have you?
I absolutely have. I actually tried it the other night because I was having a really bad day and I got desperate.
Oh, like recently?
Like recently. Like I wrote a 3...
I was doing it like 15.
That's not telling my age again. But I was like, I wrote up like 3 paragraphs because I was having a bad day, and I was like, maybe a dream will make it better. And I was like, I was in the world of Invincible.
Wait, you actually shifted?
No.
Oh.
Never happens. I only got like 3 days. I only got like 3 hours worth of sleep, though.
I see people relating shifting to lucid dreaming.
That's what Tom Holland does.
Really? Mm-hmm. Lucid dream? How do you make yourself lucid dream? I really need to know.
He says that he had like really bad nightmares, and so what he did is that when he's dreaming, he makes sure somehow, no freaking clue, he's able to get into his subconscious, and he makes himself look around. So he'll turn around and see a stop sign, and then he'll turn back forward, and then he'll turn back around. The stop sign's not there, so he knows that he's dreaming, and then he'll just have fun the rest of the time.
Wow. He shifts to the MCU.
Yeah. Imagine. I think that's going to be really stressful for him. Maybe he shifts into the... Maybe he healed himself after No Way Home came out. Like, oh, he told her, yay, back to my MJ. Like, maybe that's what happened.
He's trying to get the story closure.
Maybe. I think we all want that.
We do. What's the last one? Beyond something?
No
the
Way
last
Home.
Spider-Man. No, the last Spider-Man that's about to come out.
Oh, what's it called? Better Day. Or
Better Days.
Brand New Day. Brand New Day.
Mm-hmm. Period. Are you excited for that?
I'm... Web, Spider-Man. Yes, I am excited for the new Spider-Man movie.
I don't even know why I asked.
Yeah, I don't know either.
No clue why I asked. But have any of you guys ever tried to shift?
Let us know down below.
Like, there's no embarrassment down low. Let us know. And if you tried to shift, where were you shifting to?
And did it work?
What
did you do if you made it work? What did you eat?
I need successful shifters in the comments
before
below.
Bed? Like, what happened?
I would do a whole night routine, shower, do my homework, clean my room.
Guys, I would do so much and just
subliminals were playing.
My dream. I would do so much to control my dream.
Subliminals were playing.
I would do absolutely so much to control my dream.
The
if I
method
could control
I was
my
doing,
dream, I would put myself in a coma.
What?
If I could control my dreams, I would put myself in a coma.
Why would you do that?
So that way I never have to stop dreaming. I don't have to leave them again.
And then it'll just be me on the podcast.
Mm-hmm. And you can come visit me in the hospital and record there and be like, hey, Sanaya. And then you make me
I'm
wave
just like,
my hand. Like, hey, Sanaya.
Wait, no, I'll do you.
What? Exactly. Like, I feel like that'd be fun. You guys would watch, especially think of how many sympathy views you would get.
Sympathy views? It's crazy. Because you put yourself in a coma.
But now they want me to wake up and seek the help that I need.
Because you do need help. And then we'll be doing a podcast from the insane asylum.
Hey guys, me waving with my box fist
girl,
like I'm in Victorious. Hey guys!
Girl, you wouldn't even get that. You would be in a straight jacket. You couldn't even wave. Wave your feet.
Was it Victorious where they were in a mental hospital?
Yes. That was Cat.
Yes. And bong, 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 bong. Ow.
Why are you actually hitting yourself?
I wasn't. No. Okay.
Oh, I thought I heard you hit yourself with the headphones.
I did, but like my owl wasn't actually real.
Oh.
Yeah. It was an impression.
Oh, we need to go there now.
Any hooser.
Anyway, we're gonna go. Are we going into the?
Yeah, we're gonna be talking about where we would like to shift. Where would I want to go if it wasn't
We're not
here?
gonna shift. We're talking about realities we want to live in if we didn't live in this reality.
But like, that's
not shifting.
If we come back in the next episode and we tell you guys that we've shifted there, I mean, we would have lied to them saying that we weren't planning to shift.
Well, I'm not planning to shift, but you, who just talked to you a couple days ago.
Okay, I said I was having a bad day. I needed it. It was very,
and that's okay. I don't judge.
I'm just saying. Truth. I'm just saying.
This episode isn't about where we want to shift to.
Okay, whatever. You want to go first?
Of course. Don't look at my list.
I didn't look at your list, girl. I don't even have my glasses on. I haven't had my glasses on in weeks.
Why don't you have your glasses on?
Because I had to go to the eye doctor. They told me that my current prescription was hurting my eyes worse, so I am wearing them and I need to get more glasses.
How many fingers do I have up?
3, heifer.
What? That's 2? Oh my god, she can't see. Okay, my first world. Obviously, we literally just talked about it. Did we talk about Hogwarts yet? But
not in this
one. Hogwarts. I want to be able to do magic. I want to go to Hogwarts. I want to live in the wizarding world. I want a British accent permanently. I want to be friends with Harry Potter, Hermione Granger, Ron Weasley, Fred
Try
Weasley.
Butterbeer.
Try Butterbeer. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I want to ride on a broom. I want
to get your wand picked.
My wand. Ollivanders, getting my wand picked. How do you know that? First of all,
I've been to DreamWorks, and I really wanted to go to Harry Potter World as if I knew what the hell Harry Potter was.
I really wanted to. I want to go there. I need that.
I'm so mad that the last time I went to Disney, it was like we went for my brother because my brother hadn't gone, and I literally did not get to go to the Magic Kingdom because apparently I had gone to Disney. I went to Disney when I was like 4. I was 4. I don't remember nothing. All I can remember is the fireworks.
When I was like 8.
And kids' memories are so warped. I could swear to God that on our trip, we were sharing a hotel room with my cousins, and like we were all toppled up in a room. But my mom was like, "No, Sny, that didn't happen." I'm like, I also think that my little brother came home from the hospital wrapped in tinfoil.
What?
That's my memory.
Okay, your memory is not good.
It's not.
What's my name?
Jaden.
That's not my name. Anyway, Hogwarts, love it. I have such a deep connection with Harry Potter. Like, I've read every book. I've watched every movie. I've watched every movie.
Are you excited for the show that's in works?
Maybe. Why can't they make new stuff? I don't understand. I don't want them to ruin it. Because they ruin everything. Mm-hmm. And there's no, like, originality anywhere in any of these new live actions or any of these reboots. There's, like, there's no new ideas happening. Maybe if it was, like, if they did Harry Potter, like, after with all, like, their children or something, maybe that would be cool.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you.
But this is just, like, they're making new Harry Potter. They're casting a new Harry Potter, new Hermione, Why do we need this when we already have a movie? Y'all just retelling the same stuff with different actors? Huh.
And the stories of a racist woman at that. Why we gotta remake her stuff?
I love Harry Potter.
Isn't she racist and transphobic?
She's transphobic.
And homophobic?
Like, Shacklebolt. There's a character in the story called Shacklebolt. And he's a black man. There's a Cho Chang.
That's not even funny. That's so bad. And we let that woman get famous.
Yeah, there's an Asian girl called Cho Chang.
She didn't even try. So racist.
Yeah, very racist.
Girl, get your life together. It's so embarrassing to be racist.
She's so transphobic too.
It's so embarrassing.
It's so, like, I don't even, like, associate with her. Like, I just love it's so bad, like, when, like, trying to separate the creator from what they created.
Yeah. That's how I feel about a lot of things. Like Katy Perry working with okay, so Katy Perry, for the people that don't know. I remember that. Yeah, Katy Perry worked with her new producer on her most recent album, like Woman or something, was made by the same person who I think was also Kesha's producer at some point, but he had drugged and abused. We're gonna use that word, but he raped her. This is a known information. Katy Perry knew this when she was working, and when she's been asked about it, she like deflects, she ignores it or something, or she defends him. And Katy Perry, y'all, that was my girl. She was my girl. I haven't listened to her music since hearing about that, but like she was my girl. Whatchamacallit? What was I singing last night?
Last Friday night.
Yeah, we did some tabletop singing.
That music video is so iconic.
I want to go to a party like that so bad, but it's not the 80s. I live in a black neighborhood.
The 80s?
The video was styled like it was the 80s. I'm not saying it's the 80s. The video was styled as if it was. But like people don't have house parties anymore like that. I also live in a black community. I need someone to make a big house party like in Project X. But we live in a black community. Somebody's gonna
and that'll be Lydia.
Somebody's gonna shoot.
Literally. No, I don't want shoots. Please, can we just have fun? Put the pew pew down.
I don't want shoots. Like, people want shoots is crazy. Like, people want to get shot.
Just stop being weird.
Truthfully, it's never that serious.
Anyway, I love Harry Potter. I have a deep connection with Harry Potter. One of my favorite books is really a fan fiction based on Harry Potter and the Handmaid's Tale that is actually getting published.
Beautiful.
In September. And I can't wait. It's called, like, the fan fiction was called Manacled, but the new book that's coming out is called Alchemized, I'm pretty sure. And I cannot wait. Anyway, what's your first universe that you would want to
I want to bring it back to the thing you said about reboots first. Reboots can be done nicely. I hate when people act like, oh, it has to be bad, or like something when people are like, oh my god, no, they're just going to ruin it. They're just going to ruin it. They just need to study good ones. Like, Wizards of Waverly Place has a really good reboot out right now called Wizards Beyond Waverly Place. And I think it's really good. Like, they have certain episodes where they kind of reflect the same storyline as Wizards of Waverly Place. Like, they have certain episodes I feel like very well mimic the past ones. And then we have Justin, who now has two sons, and and he has a girl staying with him named Billy, who has the same type of presence as Alex while having the style of Raven Simone. And I just think that that's so freaking awesome. Like, it's really good in my opinion. We still get Selena Gomez sometimes, but she's not an overwhelming presence, and neither is Justin, to the point where it takes apart from the current show. Same goes with Fuller House, that was good. Same goes with, I'm sure there's more, but that's what I got right now. So
did you watch, like, the new reboot of iCarly?
I did. I liked that. I liked it. I thought it was fun.
Didn't they cancel it right when we brought to see your mom or something?
No, they canceled it right when Carly and Freddie got together.
But I feel like the last episode, like, I saw, like, a clip was like, Mom? And then, like,
maybe. I don't know. All I remember is Carly and Freddie getting together. Screw y'all. But I think we're supposed to get a movie or something to finish the storyline. I don't know.
They said that about Star.
Yes, they did. Where is it? What was that man's name? Who made the show? I don't know, but I'm tracking you.
You need to get tracked down. But what is your first universe?
First universe I would go into is going to be Marvel, of course. I mean, what else would it be? But when I say Marvel, I do not mean like, oh my god, the world is ending. It does not have to be that. Chill.
With the characters.
Yes, I want, like, remember in Age of Ultron when the characters were just chilling around in like a party or something? They're trying to pick up hammer. Exactly. That's all I want. I just want like a day like that. You know, we're all just chilling out. We have a movie night or something where we go and do paintball and it gets kind of crazy in there, but it's fun.
But they're like all adults and they would not be able to hang out all the time. We're not being realistic. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
they will have free time.
I hate when people bring realism into my life. I don't want reality. This is literally called escapism. We said that we were going to be escape reality when we first got started. What are you talking about? Be realistic.
Okay,
get that out of here.
I'm escaping reality. No more realism. Nothing realistic ever.
Throw it away.
Again.
Exactly.
It's gone.
Bye.
Ain't no lie. Bye. I
would go into the Marvel universe, but no matter what, my powers would be like Adam Eve. I can create anything. I can do anything. I can fly anywhere. I can do whatever I want.
If I ever was be able to create a power, I want to have powers like the Avatar. I want to be able to control
Avatar
air,
is so freaking cool.
water,
Wait, we're talking about that
earth,
Avatar.
Not the blue people.
I was thinking
you freak, Bob.
That's another universe I would go into.
Avatar: The Last Airbender, which is should I make that my next world because it's on my list?
You can.
Okay, another world I want to live in is Avatar: The Last Airbender or The Legend of Korra, but not like at war. I wouldn't want to be the Avatar because that's too much responsibility. But I want the powers of the Avatar. I want to be able to control the wind, control water, earth, and fire. That just seems so fun, and I have such a deep connection with the Avatar: The Last Airbender. I love that show. I've rewatched the show so many freaking times. I love Little Aang. I love Katara. I love Sokka. I love Toph, Momo, Appa. I love Appa.
I love a little pet. I love a pet or an animal in a movie. I love it so much. In an animated movie or something, they're so freaking cute.
Little cute little Appa.
And Wild Robot, they're also adorable. The Wild Robot, they're also adorable. Stitch, that's my pet. I love Stitch. If they don't put Lilo and Myrtle's beef in the Lilo and Stitch movie,
it don't look like they're going to be doing much of anything.
I want Lilo to whoop Myrtle, though. It's the only time I've seen somebody in Disney stand on business to the fullest extent. I hate a bully, and I need to see that reprimanded. I think we should teach our kids that.
To fight?
I don't have kids. Yes. When necessary. It was necessary. She's talking crap about me and my mom. Your mom would never be proud of you. You're such a disappointment. Ah! Yes.
Yeah, I don't get the kids who like hear that, know what they're talking about, and just cry about it.
You hear about yes.
Wham.
If you punch me,
I'm not gonna punch you.
But you keep getting so close to contact.
I know when it's too close. I know when it's too close. I know I'm not gonna touch you.
Okay, but we should totally, I think, yeah, teach your kids to fight. Also, teach your kids respect. I hate when I watch a movie and it's like a kid's parents are dead, and you're still making fun of that kid. Like, ugh, you're such a loser because your dad died.
Have some compassion, little kid.
What?
Little kid.
What's that show?
No, people are lacking empathy and compassion these days, and it's going on to the children.
Leave it at that.
Also, my biggest enemy and the thing I hate the most is pollen. I know it helps to grow things, but I hate allergies so much. And I wish spring was almost over because I'm sick of the trees and the grass growing because I can't even live life normally.
I'm allergic to pollen too, but not to that extent. Okay. But the next universe I would want to live in, probably, I'm going to say it's the Avatar with the blue people. Although, every world I'm going to say I want to live in is going to be interesting in the action universe. And I'm going to tell you this right now. I never mean I wanted at war. I never want that. Because at some point in this video, I'm going to say that I want to be in the world of Invincible. But clearly, I don't want to get my ass whooped by Conquest. I don't want that. Because honestly, Nolan would hate me. I honestly think that. But I'm reading
Nolan hates everyone.
Exactly. But I'm reading a fanfic right now, and him and Rita had such a close relationship before he did what he did, and I'm like, aw, yay. It's so sweet, guys.
I feel like, how could I envision myself, like, with the Avatar Last Airbender, being in a world that's animated?
I do it so quick,
so easy. How does this happen? Huh?
I do that so quick, so easy. I look like...
Imagine yourself animated?
Yes. In my mind,
that's weird.
I'm like...
Not like you doing it, but me thinking about it.
In my mind, it's like I don't look exactly like how I look. I look like I'm Starfire. Like you've seen like.
So you have identity issues. Is what it's really giving.
But have you seen like the black, like what's called when people do like fan drawings or something of Starfire and she's black? Mm-hmm. I think of something like that, but like with my hair back when it was still a fro and stuff, and like not as long. because I feel like whenever I see it's like her hair is drastically long, like she looks like SZA. But it will be like that. I'm always in a mini skirt because in any world I make up, men are not pervs. I'm covered in some tattoos. I have all of my gold jewelry on, of course. I have a slim waist. Yes. Either way, I always have hips. And I'm not going to give completely rid of my stomach or any of my fat because I still like to read plus size reading and stuff. So it's like, it's there. It's just like not my whole personality and stuff.
Because not everybody wants to be skinny.
Exactly. I'd never want to be skinny. I think that I would look like a bobblehead. I don't want that.
Some people are meant to be bigger people.
Truthfully, I'm never meant to be lower than a large.
Okay, I'm going to go into my next one. My next one is Stars Hollow.
Love Gilmore
Girls. I need the small town vibe, like the small town, but like everyone knows each other and everyone's like so close knit, like you know everything that's going on in everybody's business. You can walk down the street to the farmer's market, to the movie theater, to Luke's,
or to what's her name? What's the dance teacher's name? Miss Patty. Yes. Just to go and to like sit next to like everybody you know, like you know everybody's name. Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name.
And like listening to like the towns. What is it? Like the guy with the guitar. What is the title?
I remember what it's called.
Ecuador? No, that's not.
No.
It's something adore.
Troubadour.
Is
that it?
I think so. Okay. The town's Troubadour. I remember that episode of Gilmore Girls where there was two, and it's like y'all have to pick one. Love it. Like the little town meetings and stuff like that. Like I love the small town Stars Hollow vibes. Love it down at the House of Boots.
But like early season of Gilmore Girls before Rory was and all that BS.
Yeah.
But we still have Logan in the earlier seasons because I liked Logan. The blonde guy that she and. Did you finish Gilmore Girls ever?
Wait, I think I know what you're talking about. But Tristan?
If you don't know him.
I wish he stayed. I wish Chad McElmurray. I wish Chad McElmurray did not leave Gossip Girl to go to One Tree Hill. Because they could have did something really amazing with that.
That was a good looking man. He still is good looking.
Could have something really good with that.
Okay. Next world that I'm gonna be a part of is actually going to be. You said Stars Hollow. Where was it that I was thinking of? I actually want to be a New Girl.
Yes.
Everything goes right in New Girl. Everything is like so nice and funny. I want to be like a member of the group. I don't need to be Jess, but I don't need to be Cece, but I need to be like Nick's best friend or something like that. I need to be around just enough.
I need to actually
maybe I'm their neighbor. I want to be their neighbor.
I want to live in the same apartment. Actually, no. I feel like that would be. It might be fun in thought, but living with Nick and Schmidt.
Living with Schmidt would piss me off.
Living with Nick and Schmidt.
I'm a Nick. I can't live with a Schmidt.
I know it would irritate me. Like I know, like at the end of the day, we're found family, we're friends. But living with them, it would irritate me bad. So maybe next door neighbor, but like I'm really close with them. They come to my house all the time.
I quote Schmidt all the time, like when he says, "Oh, nice
29, 29,
29." Oh, nice you. Remember when they were fighting over the parking space?
Ring, bitch. You got some Schmidt on your face.
Remember they were fighting about the parking spot? He was like, "Oh, knife you."
Maybe.
I'll put your blood on the ground.
Yes.
And then I also
I'll knife you.
I love when Nick had his breakdown. He's like, "I'm the decider. Let the decider decide. I'm not the suggestion. I don't want to play this game anymore."
There's this one scene where he's trying to talk to this lady in the parking lot. She screams and run away, and she drops his bag full of cream cheese, and he's like, "Cream cheese in bulk." Oh my god! I need to rewatch New Girl. I love New Girl with a freaking passion.
Yes. Yeah, but I would love to be a part of that world.
What you doing? I
just think it's so nice. They're so funny. Things somehow all go right for all of them, even though in reality, realistic-wise, it should not. And I love that for them.
Ooh, Beat the odds. Girl.
You? Next one?
My next one? My next one is Forks. The town Twilight. They're probably not unpopular, actually. I love like the little dreary, little rainy town, the little cloudy town. So it gives vibes, but it gives vibes like, oh.
Yeah, but I would get so depressed after like a week. I need sun.
I wouldn't be depressed if my boyfriend was Edward.
Thank you! If my boyfriend thinks that Edward is like the ugliest person he's ever seen.
Robert Pattinson?
Yeah! I think Robert Pattinson is a very attractive man at times. I think you just gotta catch him at the right angle, you know?
Prime Robert Pattinson? Ugly?
That's not prime Robert Pattinson.
What? Twilight?
Twilight's not prime Robert Pattinson.
Harry Potter?
No. Oh, maybe Harry Potter. How old was he in Harry Potter before I say maybe?
He looks very young in Harry Potter.
Mm-mm.
What, Remember Me? Have you watched Remember Me?
I've watched it.
You've watched Remember Me?
Mm-hmm.
That movie actually traumatized me. Not thinking about that movie all the time because I did not know where the hell that movie was going. And then I got to the end, chalkboard, 9/11, Twin Towers he's in. Hell no. I was like, what the frick?
Never finished the movie.
Oh, you never finished it? I probably spoiled a movie for a lot of people.
That's fine.
But Gagatron, that movie
I think that for me...
He looked fine in that movie, though. But Twilight, he was fine shit.
I think that every new project I see for Edward Pattinson, I think that's prime Edward Pattinson.
Edward Pattinson?
I mean, yeah, I always mess up
Edward
his name.
Pattinson.
I'm going to meet him one day, and I'm going to call him that, and he's going to be like,
he's going to deck you in the face.
He's going to chop my throat
No,
and just leave.
but the way Robert sounds like, he's like, Edward. He's going to tell him just like that. Edward. He sounds so posh.
Robert Pattinson and what you call it? I call him Edward Pattinson because I'm thinking like his character name.
Yeah.
And then I also sometimes
Edward
call
Cullen.
him like Robert Patterson, and I think of like the author Robert Patterson. Like, isn't there author Patterson?
Yeah, something. Yeah,
I don't know, but I feel like his name came a lot when we were kids. So, but if I ever met, I think that in my opinion, Robert Pattinson, his most attractive is like right now in Mickey 17. Mickey 17
Really?
looks really good in my opinion.
I think he looks so freaking fine in Twilight.
In Mickey 17, he's like two different personalities in that
I haven't
movie.
watched Mickey 17, so I can't really give an opinion.
He's like two different personalities. So there's like one where he's like all
did you think about him in Batman, though?
He made me like Batman. I've never seen a Batman movie standalone.
Vengeance.
Okay.
What's your next one?
I've seen very few Batman movies. I've seen very few Batman projects, and I think he made me like it a bit. I think that if anybody else was to play that 3-hour movie, I would not watch it.
I watched that movie in theaters.
Me too, with my dad and my brother.
I watched Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight with Christian Bale.
Mm-hmm.
That's
a good looking man too.
Christian Bale.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Really? Isn't Christian Bale an American Psycho?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good looking man.
But like it was like I wasn't like as cinephile as I was, or maybe it just didn't catch my attention. It was way too long. A Christopher Nolan movie, no less than 2 hours. Just expect more.
For me, I think that Robert Pattinson, like I said, I think that he looked really good in Batman. You know how I know that I think he looked good? Because I remember very distinctly after I left that movie theater, I was looking up fanfic for Batman. And there was nothing.
In fan fiction?
It's very bad. I looked up fanfic. And after I leave a movie theater and I know it's a new obsession, I look up fanfic and characters. And that's exactly what I did after I left Mickey 17.
Character edits.
Yes, I look up edits. That's what I meant to say. I look up edits and fanfic. And then what did you just say? You just said something about... I said something about American Psycho. You know who else was fine? Young Dexter. In Dexter Original Sin, I just binge watched the whole show in a day. Beautiful man. And he's dating Maud Apatow. It's 10 episodes.
Okay, thank you. Oh my god. I'm thinking like it's a 4-season show. No. I was about to say something. I forgot what I was about to say.
Mm-hmm. You're talking about Christopher Nolan movie, Batman, Robert Pattinson.
Oh, how I know about the Odyssey is about to be like 3 hours long.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
Something else, but I forgot. If I was in Forks, it was rainy and dreary, but I had Robert Pattinson on my arm, protecting me, knocking cars out the way.
But if I was in Twilight, I would be so sad because I would actually want to be a vampire, and then I would be a vampire, and then I would never be able to sleep again, and then I would want to kill myself like immediately.
I can't sleep. They can't eat either.
They can eat. It's just not everything tastes good. Nothing really tastes good.
They can physically eat, but it's really disgusting. That's why they were walking around with boiled eggs.
Yeah. I would just be really sad that I.
But honestly, if we're being realistic, Taylor Lautner is fine shit too.
He is.
We haven't talked about him because he was fine stuff in the movies.
Yes. I was on Team Jacob I was on Team Jacob, but I was younger. Like I wanted to be a werewolf so bad. I was such a little fucking weird. I used to howl at the moon, guys.
Give us a howl, please. Please howl. Please howl.
Okay, but when I was younger, I used to actually howl at the moon, and it's not that weird.
Please howl. Please give us your howl. Please.
I need you to put something over so they can't see me while I'm doing it.
I'll put a wolf over you.
Okay.
Please howl.
I can't do it serious because I'm laughing. But I used to like really howl, and I used to like take very much so pride in my howl too. Oh my god, guys!
Like you were ripping out your clothes, like.
You sink into my clothes.
That's you howling at the fuck.
I used to like really howl, guys. Like it was bad. I was very much so on the werewolf side, and I loved Claudine Wolf on Monster High, so that didn't help.
Oh, now you were a low-key furry back then. Did you have like a little tail?
I wanted one.
Oh my god. I have a podcast with a furry. My co-star is a furry!
Oh my god, okay. But the next world that I would want to live in is gonna be it's gonna be Aquamarine.
Aquamarine. No, I don't know
that song. Nope. But I love the Aquamarine movies with the books, and like you said, with wow, you should be ashamed. That's more shaming than guys with my wolf powers.
Oh my god.
That's more. You should be more. Stop bracing yourself. I'm not gonna hear you. Oh my god. But that's more shaming than like the wolf thing. Like I love Aquamarine. I just rewatched it, and like you said, like with Gilmore Girls, it's such a close knit town and everything. Mm-hmm. And like I would just love to go to like the summer bash.
Like mermaids or something?
Mm-hmm. I would be a mermaid. Don't worry. I would have.
Okay, period. But H2O or Aquamarine? H2O or Aquamarine?
Aquamarine is short to the point. I don't think, because I feel like I love H2O, but I don't think I've ever seen H2O fully thoroughly enough for me to make that call.
Okay, period.
Yes. Your next one?
That's it. My next one is Hunger Games. Panem. No. But like not to go there for fun, to learn to what I'm about to have to do. Because at this point, if someone doesn't do what needs to be done, I will have to learn.
Yeah.
I need to learn from Katniss Everdeen how to use a crossbow.
I watched all the Hunger Games movies like last year, I think. Like
for the first time?
Yeah. It was a dark moment for me. Those movies were too much like real life. They're
about to be really like real life.
Yeah.
Susanna Collins is eating like she
just
eats
made
down.
a new book. Yeah.
Yeah, Sunrise and the Reaping. Mm-hmm. With Haymitch's point of view.
Guys, I'm so scared. Like those books. If you haven't seen Hunger Games,
seen Hunger Games, please get on that because you need to prepare yourself.
Oh my god, let's hope that Trump hasn't seen it. I really would like to believe that nobody.
I'm pretty sure that's probably one of his banned books list.
I hope it. I know, but I hope that he hasn't read it.
The Handmaiden. The fact that the Handmaid's Tale is like one of the banned books is crazy because that's literally about to be life.
Crazy. They don't want us to know that we're on them. But too real. So you said you'd want to prepare.
But you know it has to be getting bad if we're getting real.
Yeah.
Anyway, the Hunger Games. But like, I just love the vibes of the Hunger Games. Like, I know you're scared.
Yes.
But I love the Hunger Games. Like, I have a connection to the Hunger Games. I've watched Hunger Games so many times. I want to read the books though. I still haven't watched Songbirds and Snakes yet, which I feel like a fake fan for.
Oh, the most recent one?
Yeah.
Oh, I watched that
one.
The
Lucy Gray.
I watched that one. I thought that one was
Rachel
good. Not the
Ziegler?
best one. Yeah.
She gets way too much hate for no reason.
Oh my god, her and Brie Larson. I feel like I've said that before in here. Have we not? You guys, Miss Rachel and Miss Brie. I love you. I will never not love you. I will never have hate in my heart for you. Not unless you do something really effed up. But you've proven yourself worthy of my love for this time.
Yeah, Rachel Ziegler is just real, and I don't understand. It's just the white conservative bitches who don't like her.
I went on I hate when I go on comments on a post and people are not fitting the vibes that I'm on. Like I went to a post and it was like
I'm in enemy territory.
Like Disney's adding too much of that woke energy for them. That's why Snow White failed and blah 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 blah. No, Snow White is gonna fail. Snow White has failed because of Gal Gadot.
Gal go flop.
Truthfully, like what? Okay, so the next world that I would want to be a part of is gonna be Invincible. It was coming, but I wouldn't be on there like a casual day. Like when, like I know that the day of, you haven't seen it, but I'm gonna reference it anyway. On the day of like William's party, like his bowling alley party, I want to be there. Like, literally, that's what I wrote about in my shift from a few days ago. I was like, oh, yeah, we go bowling and stuff. We just have a casual day. I even wrote what I would wear. But that's what I would want to do. And yeah, obviously I don't want to know about the outer world stuff with powerplex and stuff like that. No,
if
but I wouldn't have superpowers.
We're in an invincible world, I would literally just want to be Mark Grayson's girlfriend.
Yeah, no, duh. That's what I made myself. You fool.
Oh, you didn't say that.
I thought that was implied. My bad.
It wasn't. You just said you wanted to be at a party.
But I would be a superhero. I would be dating Mark. I would be like Amber. Amber would still exist. But Eve would not.
I would need Mark Grayson and his dad.
I get that. I don't think you can have that. I love edits. I thank God for Tyler, the Creator, and Chromacopia album and the Like Him edits that put me on. Exactly. The Like Him edits that put me on to Invincible. Thank you so much.
Wait, you didn't watch Invincible before this new season just came out?
I watched Invincible before this new season came out, but I didn't watch Invincible. Bless you.
Thank you.
I didn't watch Invincible before Chromacopia album came out because that came out in November.
I watched Invincible when the first season came out. I was waiting for the second season.
Oh, good for you.
During COVID times, I didn't give up. I just haven't watched the last season yet.
She gave up.
Please
she left us in the dirt.
Stop.
In the dust.
Anyway, my next world is Upper East Side Manhattan Gossip Girl time.
No, hell no. Gossip Girl. I don't ever want to be in the Gossip Girl world. Gossip Girl is too grown for me. Gossip Girl is too
Hunger
much.
Games I said that was cool, but Gossip Girl, no.
Exactly. Gossip Girl, y'all are over here going to clubs and you're 17. Okay. I have never gone somewhere and ordered a drink in which I am legally not able to. I'm never going to go to a bar and be like, hey, can I get a... And they're not even getting like cutesy drinks. They're getting a rum and coke at their big at their like tiny age. They're getting a gin martini. And they know exactly how they like it. Hell no.
I want to live in the Gossip Girl world. I want to be rich, designer. I want the gossip. I low key. I love the drama when it's not me a part of it. I need to see. I want to be updated on Gossip Girl site. I want to have my little friends, go to my little school.
I'm telling my mom everything. She needs to call everybody's parents. Hell no. Oh my God. I hate Gossip Girl. Is like it's addictive like to watch, but
and date Nate Archibald because that
yes. He's a good-looking man. But what is his name? What's the name of Blair's boyfriend?
Chuck.
Oh, my God.
Chuck Bass.
Chuck Bass pisses me off so bad. I hated when now that I've seen, like, some seasons of Gossip Girl, I hate seeing people post, like, where's my Chuck Bass to my Blair Waldorf? Let's all remember that Chuck Bass tried to assault Jenny in, like, the first 3 episodes. And
he tried to assault a bunch of people. He tried to assault Serena in the first episode.
Yeah. But he's tried to assault so many people. But what I distinctly remember is when he tried to assault Jenny. Like, Jenny's like 15 and he's a senior in high school or something. Yeah, and everybody was just like, Chuck, don't do that.
Wait, you remember
But he backs off the second Blair says no. Sorry.
Yeah. Because he liked her.
No,
you remember when he sold Blair for a hotel? Oh
my God, yes. Like,
weird.
Guys, you're 17. I'm just so, like... It's no.
Like, he was making big moves when you're still in high school.
My dad needs to watch Gossip Girl, telling me anytime my dad has ever told me, oh, you're doing too much acting grown, or like, oh, she looks too grown with that, blah, blah, blah. Go watch Gossip Girl, because you have a saint of a child on your hands. You have a saint.
Literally. I could be out here doing drugs, out
getting
here
knocked
drinking.
Up. I ain't knocked up. I ain't got no kid.
Yet.
In the far, far future, yes. But not anytime soon, guys.
What's your next one?
My next world that I would want to be in is going to be...
You don't have a list?
I don't. I just freeball life, guys. That's really all I do. But my last one, I think, is going to be...
Your last one? I have 2 more.
Oh, my second to last one is going to be...
Or you want me to go with my next?
It's gonna be 17 again. That's what my next.
With Zac Efron?
Yes. 17 again is a fun kind of plot. It's nice. Actually, guys, I meant to say what's called Edge of 17, but that's okay. I don't know. No, actually, scrap all of that.
Mind you, I said Zac Efron. You were like, yeah. Like,
scrap all of that. Those are great movies. But really, I want to be a Mamma Mia. I don't know how that didn't come up already. I want to be a Mamma Mia. Yes.
Mamma Mia.
Yes. I love Mamma Mia. Once again, everybody knows each other. The songs are great. The dances are great. Guys, in my next life, it better be like it better be a musical shaped world, or it better be like, I swear to God, like everything better be trying to. Yes,
you would be okay with singing 24/7.
Yes, as long as my voice is good and everybody else is good and we got a rhythm. Hell yeah.
But what if you're like trying to poop and they're like,
sure. No, I'm saying like it would be like, girl, please. It would be like a musical in like the way it would move the story along, like not like
your whole
every
life.
second.
Imagine you first with the cooch.
Like I wouldn't sing, my parents would sing, and then maybe I just do a little hum, like look at our beautiful baby girl, you know, like if like melody.
A froggy, ferny cabbage, the baby is a naturally.
It's very weird that you think
green.
my life would start like that and not like Melody in The Little Mermaid.
I was just thinking about Wicked.
Yeah, she's been thinking about it all day, guys. I'm thinking about Melody from The Little Mermaid, like
Melody.
Remember, like Ariel's daughter. Yeah,
I didn't watch that. Just me?
Just you. But I hate when people don't know their history. When people don't know that there's like 3 Cinderellas, there's 3 Little Mermaids, there's 2 Mulans.
I only watched one.
And that's crazy.
There's 2 what? Mulans?
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember the last time I watched Mulan.
You haven't
or
seen
like
Mulan
Pocahontas.
Too?
No.
How many Pocahontas do you think there are?
1.
No.
Oh dang, 2.
Yeah.
How did all these other sequels go unnoticed?
I don't know. I watched all of them, guys. Maybe I really did have too much time on my hands. Maybe it was that damn TV. But I would want to go into the.
I mean, maybe you didn't
Mamma
because
Mia
you were
world.
howling at the moon.
I want to go into the Mamma Mia world. I shouldn't have said that. I want to go into the Mamma Mia universe. I'd be singing all the time. I honestly don't need romance. I don't need anything in my life if I always get to sing and dance like Mamma Mia.
Like, imagine singing with your. Give me a song that we both know.
You are the dancing queen.
Imagine like you are the dancing queen. Young and sweet, only 17.
What? Am I supposed to sing like that? Am I singing the other?
Dancing queen, feel the beat of the tambourine. Oh yeah.
I'm discombobulated.
You can dance, you can jive, having the time of your life. Ooh, see that girl, watch that scene, digging the dancing queen.
Okay, your next world.
My next world? I'm really picking
Is it really
between...
an escapism podcast if we don't sing?
Literally. I'm picking between... Do you have any more, or this is the last one? Because it could be my last one.
It can be your last.
The Summer I Turned Pretty world. Have you ever watched Summer I Turned Pretty?
Who would you date?
Either Summer I Turned Pretty or Outer Banks. Those are my last 2.
I haven't seen either.
Loved
I've seen
Outer
like
Banks.
A few episodes of the Summer I Turned Pretty. Oh, actually, I have one more. You can have both.
Okay, I'm gonna talk about the Outer Banks first because the vibe of the Outer Banks. I haven't watched this latest season because of the controversy between all that, and Loki looked bad. Mm-hmm. But the Outer Banks, like the summer revive, like just being on the ocean front, just being with my friends and going on boats and jumping in lakes and having so much fun. It just seems like going on treasure hunts, finding gold. It just seems so fun to me. And I don't know if I would date. Oh, in a different universe where Rafe Cameron wasn't a weirdo, I would date him.
Rafe Cameron, I think I know who he is.
He's
He shows up on my Tumblr. He
Yeah.
shows up on my Tumblr all the freaking time, man. I don't even like. I've never seen Outer Banks. It's always like Rafe Cameron all the freaking time, and I'm like, I don't know who he is. I can't read for a character I don't know, but he is attractive.
In the first season, his hair was not good, but in the other seasons, he was good. The buzz cut.
Yeah, that's what I see.
The buzz cut, but like in the first season, he had hair. He had hair, but like it was a middle part and it was down. It looked really like preppy white boy who's been sheltered his whole life. Wasn't good, but I love Outer Banks. I love JJ. I love JJ's character before this last season, even though I haven't watched it, but I know his bad. I know it's really bad. JJ, John B, what is Sarah?
Why are we listing the characters of Outer Banks?
Yeah.
Why are you?
I don't know.
Oh.
Because I want to see them in my universe.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, why was that question asked?
I don't know. I was just so confused about how we got there.
Come talk about Outer Banks.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, you can go to your next one.
My bad. My next and last world is going to be Gen V. I love that show. For those that don't know, Gen V is a spinoff of The Boys. It is...
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you've said that, but I didn't know it was a spinoff.
It's like it's not like a full spinoff, but it's like a connecting of the show. So the boys has all these superhero worlds, and they have the team called, like, I think it's called the Seven. Is that what it's called? Yeah. They have the team called the Seven, and, like, the people who join the Seven or who eventually go on to fighting superhero teams, they all went to this, college called Godogan? I don't know. Then that's the name of the college. And there's a bunch of kids that go there that have superpowers. And there's also, like, some people who are human, but a lot of them are the show is centered around these team of superheroes, and they're finding out that there's a virus that they're making to kill them or whatever, blah, 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 blah. Anywho, it's a college full of superheroes, and I would love to be there. The superpowers are really cool. The main character, Jazz Sinclair, one of the main characters, she has a power of blood bending, and so she...
like an Avatar, Last Airbender?
Yeah, like, she can bend blood. Like, the way she found out she had her powers was when she got her first period, and her period blood literally killed her parents because she screamed when they busted into the bathroom, and it went, like, right through her mom's neck, and then shot her dad through the head, and then her little sister walked in, and then her little sister saw it, but she didn't scare her little sister. Her little sister didn't scare her, so she didn't actually kill her, but her little sister did run away. And then she went into, then the older sister went into a school or whatever, and, like, a special foster care system for those who were differently abled. I said, like, she was special needs, but people who had superpowers. And she never got adopted because her powers were really dangerous, and a lot of people view her that way. And there's a bunch of different characters in there, but I would love to be in there. There's this character that can change their gender and stuff.
But when I list off
superheroes,
my character names, my
bad. My bad. But I would date Jordan. I would date Jordan. That's the character that can change their genders and stuff in the show. And my powers, I would probably be like Jazz Sinclair's character. I like her.
Imagine killing your parents with your period blood.
That's one way to go out.
That's crazy. But my last world is the summer I turn pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I just love, like, the little beach town, but I know it's just for the summer, but I would just want to be there for the summer.
Mm-hmm.
And I would be with Conrad. People who are team Jeremiah, y'all just look like Trump supporters to me.
Jeremiah is like the one with the little tan, looks a little gay, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't see the attraction there. I'm sorry. I'm gonna see a child right there.
Like, he looks like them, like the people with the blue eyes who just look like this.
Yeah, no, he looks like a child to me. He looks like he's gonna perpetually be 16.
Yeah, he looks very kiddie, very like what people would find attractive in like 2016.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Yes, he does. 2014, 2016 would have been a prime time for him.
He would have been famous. But now you just look like a conservative Trump supporter.
Yes.
Who doesn't?
That's how I feel about the people that like the After movies, too.
Oh.
You like the After movies?
Fun fact about me, I read the After books when they were still on Wattpad. Like, I was OG back then where it was just still on Wattpad. They weren't published or anything. And then I went to theaters and watched the first After movie.
The fact that those movies were originally on Wattpad says
like,
a lot about
I was reading it when it was still the Harry Styles fan fiction.
Harry Styles fan fiction never be made to a movie. I feel like we should have learned that with the After series. We damn sure should have learned that with the new movie. What was it? After You or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah,
the Anne Hathaway. Yes.
Yeah, the Anne Hathaway movie. But I think Harry Styles got like a restraining order with the author of that book.
Good. I would too. Like, remember when Edward Pattinson, damn.
My God,
remember when Robert Pattinson put that, he was like, talking to like the creator of Twilight, it felt like somebody was describing a dream to me that like should not have been described, and she was like staring at me really creepily. Like, yeah, it's weird. I don't need to know everybody's personal thoughts, especially people that don't understand personal space. Back up.
Anyway, guys, I think this is the end of the episode.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed being escaped with us. We had so much fun. We got out of reality for a little bit. We were a little bit delusional, a little bit delirious, a little bit howly. Give us a howl for the road.
Cover my face again. Ow, ow, ow! I used to be really bad when I was kids, guys.
I bet you were.
I also used to growl. Just a little fun thing to send you guys off. I used to growl.
How did your parents deal with that? Like, for real?
I didn't really do it at them so much. I feel like I was a weirder kid than I remember.
If I was a parent and I looked at my jaw howling at the moon, I would send you somewhere really fast.
Yeah, I don't think my mom remembers it. I don't think my dad does.
She tried to forget it. Like, I don't know why that happened.
We could talk about my childhood episodes from the next episode.
Okay, I don't have that many stories. I have zero memory of anything.
We'll discuss.
Can't do that. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of Escapism. I hope you enjoyed. Huh?
I was about to say last time. I'm your host, Naya.
And I'm your other host, Jaden. And see you next time. Make sure to follow us
every
on all
platform.
our social medias, Instagram, TikTok,
With the
Twitter,
same
Threads,
thing everywhere.
TikTok.
You have no excuse.
Literally everywhere. They'll all be linked in the description below. I will be here on the screen. But thank you for watching Escapism. See you next time. And remember to stay delusional. What was that?
Like the Bob thing, like where he's holding the jello, and he's like, for monsters, what's it called? For Monsters vs. Aliens?
Too niche.
It's
But
really
until
not.
next time, stay delusional, guys.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye. Just so we're clear, that was Jaden and Sanaya.
Well, of course. Who could hit that note but me?
I could hit it. We'll do that next episode.